As you can see, I have had to get serious about protecting the fig tree from pests. The new leaf growth on the Aussie fig tree was too much of a tasty temptation for voracious pests which munched their way through most of the leaves while I wasn't looking. I don't know if they were possums or caterpillars, but there wasn't much left by the time I found out what was going on. Then we had a storm on Christmas Day with extremely high winds which snapped one of the new green branches on the tree and left it hanging from the cord that was tying the tree to the stake. You can see the remains of the leaves on the table after they dried out. Meanwhile, over in the fig tree nation, things are not much better. Yes, the IDF has done a great job of demolishing the Hamas infrastructure and killing a lot of terrorists, and some of the hostages were traded for prisoners, but unfortunately no new hostage deal seems possible because Israel is determined that Hamas is gone from Gaza, but nobody else wants to take them, and Hamas is determined to hold on to the remaining hostages until they get what they want, which is a guarantee of their survival after the war is over. Will the rapture happen today, the 31st of December, as some rapture watchers are saying? That remains to be seen, and I haven't seen a lot of evidence for it, but the theory put forth by Craig Bong is that on January 1st, the COP28 7-year treaty will come into force, so the rapture has to happen before then. Another theory is that the US administration has given Israel until the end of the year to finish their war, and after that they are on their own, which would imply that the US will not help Israel if Israel is attacked from the north. So perhaps Israel will be forced to flee into the wilderness after the barren fig tree parable goes into effect, and the fig tree generation is cut off as per Psalm 90 verse 10, between 70 and 80 years. I'm not so sure this will happen before January 1st, as the 76-year mark isn't reached till May 13 or 14, and the war probably will take a while to build up once the US support is removed. Then there is the prospect of a peace and safety initiative from the UN in the meantime, lulling Israel into a false sense of security while their enemies secretly prepare to stab them in the back, as has happened so many times in the past. It seems clear that the time of Jacob's trouble is about to begin, sooner or later. The world waits with bated breath. As always, any talk of rapture dates is only speculation, not prophecy or prediction, and if the Lord doesn't tarry, see you on the other side. Like, comment and subscribe if you feel led to do so.